just you and I.
All right, now we're going to talk about our third and final service model, software as a service, or SaaS. It's one of the most commonly used versions of cloud services out there. You will find that you use SaaS applications probably every single day of your life, whether you know it or not. The learning objectives are defined software as a service, describe the common aspects of software in this instance, and identify whether SaaS would be appropriate for a specific business case. All right, software as a service. Basically, it's an application that is accessible to a customer. Anytime a customer is paying either a monthly or a usage fee to utilize some application that's out there hosted in the cloud, that is an example of software as a service. There are many large vendors out there for software as a service, such as Salesforce, Workday, ServiceNow. These are some of the big guys. Companies use them as customer relationship management solutions. They are putting their data and leveraging the applications hosted by these providers in cloud environments to analyze their payroll, their sales data, provide all kinds of analytics, you name it. Also, many common email solutions such as G Suite, Microsoft 365, these are also examples of cloud-based SaaS solutions. And the main thing is that the customer is really only responsible for protecting their data going into the cloud if they're utilizing APIs, ensuring that they're sending that data over an encrypted channel. However, the cloud provider, in this instance, for the SaaS product, they have all the responsibility over maintaining the security of the applications, ensuring that the APIs are constructed in a secure way, and protecting any data that's processed within their app. The SaaS provider can also be different than the platform provider, than the infrastructure provider, or it could all be the same organization all the way down. However, from a security perspective, when using SaaS, the customer is really only responsible for the data they put in the app and adhering to any security guidelines that the SaaS provider gives them. Okay, so let's think about this. What are some of the SaaS applications that you use every single day? Many of the mobile apps on your phone are SaaS. If you're paying for a service, such as, well, if you're using a mindfulness application or a fitness app that charges you on a monthly basis, you're using a SaaS application. And some apps are free, but they sell the data from your usage. That's also SaaS in some kind of way. In terms of the dividing line of the relationship, the SaaS provider is really responsible for maintaining the application, making sure any data that customers put in there is handled in a secure and appropriate manner. And the customer really just puts in their data. Now, they should be a good steward of that data in the way that they put it in, or not misusing the app in any way that are against its terms of service. The advantages are SaaS applications, they help businesses focus on what they do best. The applications for many of these large ERP providers, they provide all these tax calculations or payroll or sales or all these other analytic capabilities, and the business doesn't really have to focus on that. They can focus on whatever their core mission is. However, the disadvantage is from a security and a configuration perspective, you give up a lot of the control when you're putting your data in that SaaS application. And any business or organization should be very wary to vet an application very thoroughly before engaging with a SaaS provider to ensure that their controls are appropriate. Because once you start using the solution, there's very little you can do other than periodically reviewing the controls of that SaaS provider. All right, and in summary, we talked about the components of SaaS, we talked about some of the common uses of SaaS applications, and also talked about some degree of shared responsibility for security that comes with using software as a service. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson.